Hey folks, M here at M. Thomason, here to bring you the latest and greatest. Today we'll be continuing our deep dive into Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If it's been a while since you've seen the last video, we've just gotten back from Weaver Tower, speaking with Seattle's newest prince, Ryong Choi, and hijinks appears to have already assumed. But we've done all that, and we gotta take a nap. Sun's coming up.
Now, this is something. Fire, can you... Oh, guess I found my body. Or did I?
So weary is the wanderer. The treads on the fertile soil. The ichor of the hecatomb awakens blooms incarnadine. Is the wanderer not thirsty? Will they sup?
Hey there, fella. Are you talking to me?
It is the truth seeker. Will you not wake?
Am I asleep?
Wake up, detective.
I thought vampires didn't sleep.
Wake up, detective!
Huh? Oh. Well, all right then. I remember now. It was a cold day in December. Colder than usual, I mean. I was in my office, I was awake, and I was none too happy about it.
Come on, will you? I haven't got all day.
Guess we get to play as Fabian. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, a few leads on the enchantment of Whitby Island. It might just be a line in the tourist brochure, but you had to check these things. Stack of old case notes that I'd filched from the files to check for breaches. This was how I'd found out about the anarch dentist and the senator. The 70s were a fun time. Nico presented me with this. Said it made sense for me to have it. I never figured out why.
I know you're in there, you deadbeat.
Funny.
Hey, this is the PD, you know.
Oh, my notes on the possibility of a golem under the Aurora Bridge. I should really get to that sometime. Oh, I got that off Nico so I could listen out for the sonic grid. Never had worked.
I'll let you deal next time.
The hell's a sonic grid? I'll read all of that later.
Hey,
Sophia
open the
loaned me this.
door.
Said there was a message hiding in Cedric's work. I had not found it yet. Last time I looked, it was 2024. It was still 2024. No unexpected time jumps, which was only a mild disappointment.
Hey, open the door.
I figured I'd left him there long enough.
About time.
What a nice surprise. I was just thinking, Fabian, I thought, there is nothing I'd like more than to shoot the breeze with my friend Officer Wheeler, and here you are.
Can it, you lousy deadbeat? I got a message for you, urgent, from your boss.
A bulletin from dear Captain Benny? Well, officer, you've perked up my prospects.
Good for you. But I gotta wonder what craziness you're bringing into our station this time.
Take it from me, George, old buddy. There are more things in heaven and earth than you've time for on a Friday night. Best you're in the dark. Seattle by night is like any other big city. Stuffed full of drunks, dramas, and dreams. Someone's gotta sweep them up.
Yeah, whatever. Here. I gotta get to the desk. Just do whatever you do, and I better not hear any... Well, you know, any... Just don't.
Count on me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You owe me, Fabian. $30.
I do? Can't rightly remember why.
For Monday's game. Pay your debts, detective.
Officer Wheeler. There's a lot of Officer Wheeler. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of dudes like this. George is as good as any. Wife, one kid, plays cards. He mostly wins. Captain Benny Muldoon, boss at the PD. Special investigations team. Makes sense. They handle Masquerade breaches, but also stop inconvenient questions that occur to the mortal world, like how come Fabian has been in that office for over a century. Looks like Seattle goes through a bunch of folks. There's mention of Nico. Looks like he runs a pawn shop. Was Banu Hakim. I'm curious about the was part. Lots of vigilante killings, knickknacks, an arrangement with some sort with patience, whoever that is. Gideon is Fabian's sire. Got caught up in a wild conspiracy theory about vampire and werewolves that turned out to be true. Oh, interesting. And Rosalind Emerson, the co-prince of Seattle back in 1920, alongside Lou Graham. When my sire first introduced me to the court, Lou held sway across Seattle in both mortal and kindred worlds. She had an empire of pleasure houses and other dens of inequity, and held politicians and wealthy by the balls. She was prince along with her sister prince, Rosalind Emerson, and she scares the willies out of Fabian. Trouble at Macom's bar. Let's go check it out.
Sent me a little love note to go downtown to the Macomb bar. Seemed the owner, Mr. Fletcher, had a problem. And with Fletcher, it was always better to deal with the problem before he skinned it alive. But I'd woken up hungry. I needed a bite to eat before heading out.
Oh, that looks like a bite.
Guy had been in the drunk tank for a couple of days. I didn't know his name, but that's okay, because neither did he. He was a chilled out sort of fella. I've always liked my drinks on the cool side.
Well, good evening. Arlo, Hugo, William, Zebedee, or whoever you might be tonight.
Baby, it's so wonderful to see you.
Sure, buddy. And the same to you with a slice of lemon on the side.
Mommy have a baby soon. Lemony moss.
I think we're going to skip the pleasantries and get right to business.
Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
And food for you, Fabio.
Anyone ever tell you you got a real kick? You've been here, what, 3 days? That must have been one hell of a bender, fella. That or someone slipped you a Mickey.
So personal fun, Fabio. Drunk, nice and warm, takes cares. Oh, eat 'em up.
Oh, I hear you. Always good to find a nice, relaxing beverage. Farewell, Marcel.
Night, Mr. Bright.
I guess Fabian's Malkavian
It was
curse
time
is...
to head to the Macomb bar since I'd had my cup of joe. Or Giuseppe, or whoever. Sure, sometimes I felt like a heel, but the folks I fed on mostly wouldn't miss it. One of the advantages of mortals, given time, they'd fill right back up. I had a few around the city. This fella was a new addition.
Maybe Fabian's Malkavian curse is being a nerdy detective. I don't think I need to be in here. Sorry. Getting a little... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Interesting. The vision's not quite the same as Fire's. Wonder if that'll be a problem.
Wheeler was a nice guy. Really. Just a little single-minded.
You got that money, Fabian?
Always admired your persistence, George. Great asset to an officer. You let me out, I shake a few of my debtors, see what falls out. Get you something by Tuesday?
Not good enough, bud. You gotta settle what you owe.
Sure, sure. Wouldn't want this hanging between us. Place like this, a man should set a good example. Wheeler was a good cop, but the reason he got desk duty, a memory like Swiss cheese. Partly my fault. Some things are better forgotten. Heartbreak, trauma, inconvenient gambling debts. I was going to have to deal with it the old-fashioned way and wipe his mind. Just let me root around, George. I'll come up with something. Okay, see ya.
My hopes are not high.
Forget. Hey, Wheeler, you, have a problem with me leaving? I owe you, or something?
Huh? What? Oh, no. No, buddy, sorry. God, I must have nodded off. No, everything's good. I'll just unlock the door for you.
Enjoy your night, George.
Interesting. So we're playing in Fabian's memory, so we can fast forward through it. It's kind of neat. If a little laggy.
So nice. I'm so bored.
Detective?
Evening, Patrick. I hear you've got trouble.
Yeah, same old, same old. You better go and talk to Mr. Fletcher.
Still a little dark. Oh, it reset itself. That might be why. Did it reset itself again, or am I crazy? Nope, just crazy.
If it isn't my old friend Fabian. Good of you to join us, finally.
Fletcher, still haven't got the hang of the old twinkle twinkle, huh? They tell me you've got a knot that I can help untie.
It's a curious one. There's a girl.
Isn't there always?
Indeed. This one came to my establishment on an errand from her sire. Would you believe it?
Not that unusual for one new embraced.
That's just it. She's mortal. Completely unblooded, far as we can tell. You'd better talk to her. She knows a little too much for my taste.
Know anything else about her?
Not a lot. She wears a heady perfume of cheap flowers, velvet clothes, too much eyeshadow. You know the type. The world's been throwing gothic tragedies at us for more than half a century. Fashion is fashion. This one, though, she talks of sires and masquerades. Someone's been teaching her our lingo.
She mention any names, places, faces?
After dropping a couple of heavy hints, she's clammed up. Rather amusingly, she says she won't talk to a member of staff, only a true vampire.
Maybe you could consider a cape and a nice high collar. I better check this out. Where can I find this girl?
Back room. I told her it's where we hold our most delicate assignations.
Classy.
She wants to talk to one of her sire's contacts. Figure it out, Fabian. And let me know how you're going to deal with it.
Seems simple enough. Rather like this whole being a vampire thing. I think the one thing I would miss, though, whiskey, bourbon, smoking, you know, the usual vices.
Hello, miss. May I have a moment of your time?
I'm sorry, I'm waiting for someone.
Oof.
Someone important. I don't want to talk to anyone, especially a cop.
Waiting for your sire, right?
What? I don't know what you mean, detective.
So talk to me about vampires, throat sucking, all that sort of thing.
Am I breaking a law or something, detective? Because if not, you'd better leave.
What makes you think I'm a cop?
Please, have you seen what you're wearing? You're not exactly plainclothes.
I realized this wasn't going to work. She was too fixated on the whole detective ensemble. Never mind, miss. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, I don't think so.
She might not talk to a cop, but she seemed the impressionable type. A little force of will, and she'd talk to who she thought I was. I'd picked up a trick or two in my time. Well, hello there.
Oh my, I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully. I can hear your heart. That soft pulsation. You are nervous, child.
Don't be silly. I don't have a heartbeat anymore. Leave me alone, you creep.
Ha! Never mind then. Crash and burn. I needed to figure out who she wanted to see. Well, hello there.
Oh my, I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully. Welcome, daughter of the night.
Hello. You are one of his friends, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I know your sire.
Please tell me, who are you?
I am everything you have dreamed of.
Oh, it's you. It is you. I didn't think you'd come. I am Pandora. I am so pleased to meet you, Lord Fabian.
Yes, I am Lord Fabian. Certainly. That's me.
You are so much more than I'd hoped.
Well, that's curious. Mask of 1,000 Faces means that I'm a friend, or whatever she wants. She wants to speak with a Lord Fabian. I am Fabian, last I checked, so...
The staff tell me you bring word from your sire.
I do. Yes. He said, beware the sword of the cross.
He did. It meant nothing to me, but I'd neglected my Bible studies. What do you know about me? Exactly.
Oh, that you are powerful, that you are artful, that you are dangerous, that you conceal a well of such pain deep inside you. I share that pain too. I am so glad to be in your presence.
What was that about shared pain?
Oh, I know. You are so deep, Lord Fabian, that you mask it so well, that you lost your closest friend. But perhaps we can discuss it later, in more pleasant surroundings.
Of course. I know your sire well, but what have you learned of him?
Oh, he's marvelous. Everything I could desire.
I mean, taste in clothes, model of car. Have you ever visited his haven?
It's odd. Now that you mention it, it's been a whirlwind few days. But, I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Tell me, how did your sire come to embrace you?
Oh, wait. I can't think of it right now. How weird.
How have you taken to our existence? The consuming of blood, the lateness of the hour.
I suppose I must have taken blood. It's the only way we survive, isn't it? I've dreamed about it, but I don't actually remember drinking. I must have, in the embrace, mustn't I?
It's not traditional for one of our kind to have a heartbeat. You seem to have one, though, and a lively one at that.
Oh, do I? That isn't right. I'm sure that it will fade as the blessing takes effect. I know some things take time, but honestly, I could kill for a cigarette.
Well, Pandora, it's been fascinating to talk to you. Blessings of darkness be upon you, child.
Oh, and, also upon you.
Don't go anywhere.
Of course not, Master.
Someone had tied her noodle in a real knot. I needed to talk to Fletcher.
It seems wild. She's very confused, but knows just enough, pretty much, to get herself killed. I just don't understand why she doesn't remember certain things. It makes me think, is it another Malkavian making her brain Swiss cheese, or is it a Ventru submerging directives, playing with her mind? I think Lysombra can also play with the brain, but I'm not sure. What does she do when we talk to her and she's not under the influence?
Someone had screwed with the girl's synapses. I wanted to talk it over with Fletcher.
No, okay. Guess we're done here.
You talked to our Gothic delight?
This is deliberate. She's been pushed here by someone. A few facts sketched in, but the rest blanked out. Someone's emptied Miss Pandora's mind. All she knows, find her sire's friend and give him a message.
And what was the message?
All right. This lets him know that she was sent for me somehow. That's a bit flippant. Couldn't get it out of her. I don't have any reason not to lie yet.
Beware the sword of the cross, she said. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
We should figure out who sent her here.
Well, that's what you're here for, isn't it? To sniff it out.
Good notion, I'll do that. I guess Patrick on the door might know. Hey there. Been chewing a few things over with your boss. I got a few questions.
No problem.
The girl has a fuzzy memory of how she got here. You notice anything? Did someone drop her off? Lend me your eagle eyes, Patrick.
Nah, just walked in off the street.
Walked? Wearing those clothes? In this weather?
I didn't see any car.
I smelled a rat here.
Either Patrick's shirt was itchy, or he was covering something up. Have you seen the girl before? She'd be easy to remember, right?
Not really. You'd be surprised how many of her type drift towards the Macom. Most don't get in, but the way she was talking, I knew this was something the boss needed to hear. I think she's a new face.
You got that right. Come on, Patrick. How did she really get here?
I don't know what to tell you. I know what I didn't see.
Something was on Patrick's mind, and I needed to take a peek at it. I should get on, see if I can untangle this.
Good luck with that one.
Scry the soul. Interrogate someone's thoughts.
Now, let's see what's going on in here. What was that? Oh, limo. That means someone with power. We don't rat on power. Oh, Patrick. Hey, I've got more questions.
Sure.
Ha! Gotcha. I know it was a limo, Patrick. Why were you covering it up?
Okay. Yeah, it was a limo. Pulled up a block away, she got out the back, said thanks. That was it.
Didn't get a plate or look at the driver?
Nah, sorry. Business black, privacy glass, you know the drill. And you know we don't keep cameras here. Mr. Fletcher won't have them. But you get what it means.
I do, yeah. Limo means money, and kindred money? That screams court. Thanks, Patrick. For what it's worth, I get why you wanted to keep it on the down low. Catch you later, Patrick.
Thanks for helping out.
Patrick saw a limo. Says Pandora was dropped off by one. That speaks of money. And money speaks of court.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do not like the implications. Not one bit.
So what now? Usual treatment, I assume? You'll empty her mind even further? Throw her back in the pond? Assuming you don't want her skinned and fed to the pigs.
I should find somewhere safe for her. Someone's messed with her, and I want to know why.
Lock her up in one of your cells, I suppose.
That's not a bad notion.
Very well, then. Do what you need to, but once you're done, give me the nod. We do allow a little leeway in my establishments, but I don't need a masquerade breach at my front door.
Understood.
He was right. I needed to deal with Miss Pandora, and quickly.
All right, let's get her out of here, I guess.
As it turned out, I did need to deal with her quickly, but not in the way I'd expected.
God damn. That looks fucking brutal. Wait, what is that? It's just rebar. What the fuck?
Construction rebar rammed into the floor. Not an easy thing to do at all, let alone quietly. Time to earn the paycheck. If I got paid, which I didn't, technically. Still. Hey there, Miss Pandora, how you feeling?
Still a bit antsy. I could kill for a cigarette. I guess I'm a little cold around the neck. Oh, and, dead?
Of course. What with you being a construct of my own mind, it was a stupid question. I will grant you that. But I like to make my own psyche comfortable.
What do you need to know, Lord Fabian?
Why did you call me Lord Fabian?
I'm a construct of your psyche, remember? Do you really want to stroke your ego that much? But, since you ask, because someone wants to get your attention, don't you think?
What's with the little cross sword doodad?
I told you what my sire said, remember? Beware the sword of the cross.
You did, didn't you?
And the cross is tickling at your brain, isn't it? So is the iron rebar forced through my body. You've seen this before. Would you kill, Detective, for a cigarette?
No, Marla. I wouldn't kill you for a cigarette. But someone did, right?
Maybe they did. That was my job here at the Macom, after all. Hanging around the bar, my tray in front of me, offering the patrons their pick of tobacco. That's where you've seen me. Maybe 50 times before. The only place you've seen me. But you never did notice me, did you?
I'm sorry, Marla. You didn't deserve this.
Didn't I? You don't really know me at all, do you, Detective? I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer.
Maybe. Or maybe just wrong place, wrong time.
This looks a little more specific than that. More targeted.
So how did you die, Marla?
Isn't it obvious? Iron bar through the heart. Head cut off.
Cut off?
You're right, not cut off. The wound, it feels more ragged, more torn. Ripped off, I'd say, by someone strong.
I see a piece of jewelry there. That yours?
The sharpened metal cross? You've never seen me with it before. I know you didn't pay me much attention, but you'd have spotted that. It's hardly subtle.
So who were you, Marla?
Why a nobody, Detective? A mortal. A servant in the Macom.
Wait. One of Fletcher's employees, right? So a ghoul, perhaps?
I think you're right, Detective. The neck bleed did slow up real quick by the spattering. Perhaps I had drunk the blood of a vampire and gained a bit of power.
I know what a ghoul is, thank you kindly. Killed by twisted iron and sheer strength. Good enough for either a vampire or a mortal. But she was mortal, and a ghoul to boot. She belonged to someone. I needed to check that out.
Alright, so clearly we've gone back in time to the last time we saw someone's head get ripped off. The only other heads being ripped off that I've seen was Campbell's and everyone that attacked Lou Graham. Oh, the fuck?
The slab of muscle in his suit was Lou's security ghoul. What was his name? Carstairs Cantaloupe. Evening, Mr. Constable.
Campbell.
That was it. I knew it.
Is there something you need?
Fabian's older than Campbell. Interesting.
Why are you here?
Mistress Graham was concerned. Violence in Elysium is not to be tolerated.
Does that mean you're not allowed to hit someone if they get out of line?
No.
Any idea what happened here?
Someone disliked a cigarette girl so much that he pinned her up on iron railings and took her head off.
You'd make a great beat cop, you know that? She was a ghoul. Do you know who she belonged to? Who fed her?
I don't.
Speculation is good for your health, and it's not one of the deadly sins. Try it sometime. So, do you enjoy being a ghoul?
I do.
Well, bully for you then. Are you the killer? I'll put that down as a maybe. See you later. A single cigarette. Had Marla been waiting for someone? Construction rebar rammed into the floor. That took time and strength. Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away. A cross and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. This felt somehow like deja vu, but I knew I hadn't seen it before. A fine array of vintages. entirely illegal. No problem for the rich or the criminal, of course, and Mr. Fletcher was both. Why put your savings in a bank when you could put it in liquid gold? Had our killer needed rope to get Marla up onto the rebar? Seemed unlikely. All these bottles must have been worth a pretty penny. The hammer wasn't covered in blood, which was a shame. Otherwise, it would have been a classic clue. I needed to know more about her, but Marla had said all she was going to say.
Over here, my boy.
My sire, Gideon, and the sheriff, Hector, they'd asked me to make some chit-chat with the corpse.
Fabian, my boy. What do you make of her?
Well, she is definitely dead.
That's the best you can do?
Sorry, boss. Head torn off rather than chopped. Iron rebar through the heart.
Torn off? Interesting. Anything else?
Marla worked here in the Macomb. I think she was a ghoul.
More than likely. Fletcher values loyalty in his staff.
But she wasn't Fletcher's ghoul, was she?
Don't try that on me, Malkavian. She was Rosalind's, all right?
Always sensible for a prince to have their ear to the ground.
There's an artifact. A metal thing, sort of a cross, but with a pointed end.
Sharpened cross and a severed head. Remind you of anything, Hector?
That's all I have right now.
Well, keep on it, Detective.
Keep poking around, son. You're the right man for this job.
Rosalind's ghoul, co-prince of Seattle. Who's the killer? Who killed Pandora? Arrived at a limo. Who's the sire? Wear the sword and cross. Cross of St. James. Campbell, Hector, Marla, mysterious killer, Pandora's sire, Pandora, Patrick. Yeah, list goes on. Where to now?
Your first time at the Macomb, and it's a doozy. What do you make of our little tableau out back? I was thinking of redecorating, but blood red is a little unsubtle.
What can you tell me about Marla? She worked for you, right?
The girl did have employment here, selling cigarettes. And before you ask, I don't know why a tray around your neck would get said neck sliced in two. She didn't strike me as clever or deep in a diabolical scheme.
She was Rosalind's ghoul. She is definitely connected to kindred.
Oh, she worked for one of the princes. Yes, that sounds like a reason.
Who found her?
As it happens, I did. First thing I saw when I came in. Does that make me a suspect?
I'm reasonably sure that if you murdered someone with inventive props and scenery, you'd be only too happy to tell me.
Right on the button, Detective. Right on the button.
When was the body found?
First thing when I came in. About a half hour after sunset.
Uh-huh. Now that does tell me something important. You sleep close by.
I'm flattered you care about my bedtime habits, dear boy. But believe me, you're not my type. Isn't the important thing that the killer can't be kindred? Given he was up and killing in daylight?
A mortal taking out a ghoul as some sort of message. Well, well, well.
Could be a thin blood. Could be I mean, a vampire can technically operate during daylight with some effort. Maybe. Depends on how they're twisting the lore here. I don't know. But how does a mortal come up with that amount of power? Werewolves, anybody?
Where were you when she died? Assuming she died here.
Deep in a dreamless sleep, I'd imagine, given the time it must have taken to stage this little vignette.
Nice place you got here.
I'm flattered it meets the approval of one so expert in fashion and decor. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of seeing you here often, given your new role. Just keep it discreet, all right? And get your boss to buy you a better jacket.
Oof. I felt that one.
I'll see you later.
Enjoy your night.
Reminds me I've got to take my jacket to the dry cleaners. All right. I guess that's it.
What have you got, son?
The kill happened during the day. This wasn't Kindred.
A cross, a torn-off head, and a mortal killer. What do you think, Sheriff? Hunter?
It seems so.
Marla was a mortal girl who sold healthful cigarettes. Why her? Because she worked for one of the princes?
Sounds likely, doesn't it?
Well done. I'll take it from here. The fact it happened during the day, that's useful. You look into the girl. Find out where she lived, her lovers, family, friends. Either file a nasty accident or an ordinary back alley encounter. Whatever works. Make sure no one will miss her.
Poor kid. One day selling salvation from a box, the next, poof, gone. Forgotten, buried. But isn't that the way of our world?
What was that?
Oh, you saw it too, huh? Well, look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
We have a place to be? To meet the prince?
That's right. The Macomb. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. Ah, we should get to the prince.
Well, let's see, what outfit? I don't know, that looks a little too... I kind of like this one. At least for now. Sucks there's no roommate. Maybe you could change the room every now and then. Also, candles, unattended. All this paper, very dangerous. Just a second.
Is here for you. Before you open yourself up to me, Seattle, I do have some tragic news. JJ Campbell, head of .geo Futures, has unexpectedly passed away. JJ was a noted entrepreneur who did a lot of good for the city, or so I hear. Rest in peace, Mr. Campbell. Seattle will miss you. First caller, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, Beth, I wanted to give you a quick update on a few things I've been up to since last I spoke to you. You may have seen the pictures I posted on my Tinder profile of a few of the new models I've been working with.
Models, huh? Remind me, caller. Are you an agent of some kind?
Well, you can call me a connoisseur of models. Model airplanes, that is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the largest collection in North America. The quickly.
Oh, actually, it's been about 45.
That garden. That strange voice. Entirely alien, yet I do know it, I think. You heard it.
I did. It is not one of your memories?
No. Folks in my bloodline are prone to dreams and nightmares, but that was more like a vision. Tell me, Nomad, how do you feel?
Still not as powerful as I should be.
It isn't just torpor, is it? It's something to do with that mark. I'd lay odds on it.
Well, folks, I think that should about do it for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and diving into Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe in case you want to see more of some mixture of dark fantasy, dark modern, or dark sci-fi of the horror variety. I think we're going to be doing Bloodlines 2 for quite some time. So there should be a playlist in the comments to check out. Yeah, thank you so much for diving in with me. Let me know what you think of the gameplay so far in the comments down below. And perhaps most importantly, y'all have a good night.